Mahesh, specifically to do with the India quarterly growth numbers. And from all the parameters of economic activity that you're tracking, what's your best estimate of this, at this moment, of what Q3 and Q4 look like in the immediate context of how the Indian economy is revving up at this moment on the back of the pandemic?
So I think that the coming few quarters are going to be slightly slower than what we saw so far. But I think what is important to look at is that these are noisy times. So year-on-year growth rates are extremely noisy because the base can be very bad or the base can be very high. And it's been very topsy-turvy, Q-on-Q in recent times. What I would like to say is that India has survived the turmoil quite well. We have kind of shown that we are quite resilient in very severe shocks, extremely severe shocks of the kind that we saw, and there is still resilience. We're still growing at a fairly good clip. And that, I think, is the most important thing. I think the next 2 quarters will be slightly modest, but look at this. The economy is split into kind of 2 things that I see. I study the corporate sector, and the corporate sector has been doing wonderfully right through. So what it looks like is that the Indian economy is not only resilient in the GDP growth concept in that way, but what is more important is to see that the biggest driver of our growth, which is the large enterprises of India, have done remarkably well. And the entire ops have been more efficient, they have been more profitable, they just don't find the need to invest. They're so good that they don't find the need to invest. So I think in the coming few quarters, we are going to not do too badly. We will surprise most forecasts on the upper side. I don't see too much of a negative downturn. I see a problem in the labor market, but that's a different story.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.